What are you guys talking about? Let's see. Oh, Bear, I don't think you are the Hulk. Let's... You practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. Visual elements are best to flatter on first meet. They are expected to be noticed right away. If you spend more time with someone, suddenly complimenting their attire will ring false. Yes, Bear, I can. Small personal details help make the recipients of your flattery feel like you should have truly noticed them, which is always better than simply, how nice. Your skill in flattery is now 50. You may not increase this skill until your other conversation skills are 25 or higher. Yeah, it's kinda like a visual novel, but with more strategy. The representatives of Ixion is here. Be careful, no one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Let's get this over with. That attitude, you're not gonna get too far, Missy. Let's see, what voice? Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I'm sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked autochthonous and you will transfer the rights to this little province. It was the Duchess of Hellas who tried to take over parts of Ixion territory without the support of my mother, the Queen. We can be good neighbors again without any lives being lost. It's a visual novel slash survival game slash strategy game slash entertainment. Let's see here. Well, she did start a war, so let's punish her. We appreciate that you feel wronged. One of our subjects attempted to instigate a rebellion in your territory. However, she did not have our approval for these actions. If you withdraw your troops, we will punish her. Your Highness! I told you your attitude wouldn't get you too far, Missy. This is the fair solution. You have no right to invade us because of our actions. What kind of punishments were you considering? I'm gonna force her to marry someone. She will marry an Ixionite lord of your choosing. I will not! You will if I say you will, or I'll take your title away. Her heirs will be of your blood in a peaceful union that benefits us both. Very well, we will accept this arrangement. Remember that my sister is not the only unmarried noblewoman in Nova. People would expect me to find a husband too. But I won't! I refuse!
Let's see.
So happy!
Let's. I need public. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of a room. You memorize lists and sonnets, then recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to service as an audience. Your teacher asks you questions about made-up nonsense, pushing you to improvise answers smoothly and swiftly without having to worry about them being correct. So she's teaching me how to lie. Okay. You read collections of famous historical speeches and practice saying them in a convincingly dramatic fashion. You borrow the menu for an upcoming banquet and practice delivering it in a dramatic speech to an audience of confused chambermaids. Nope, no husband. Unless I get into an event that the game forces me to choose one. There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. What's a Keithong? A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. Eek! Several disappearances in southern Caloris has already thought to be the works of this creature. What do we do? What do we do? Do we send hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So we just gotta let it eat people? Everyone dies in the end. Yeah, but... yeah. Also, there's a letter for you. Talaris, the Duke of Sedna, will be arriving next week for an official visit. That's the best evil laugh I can do. I have 9,997 gold lassie and 29 silver tilassie. Ew. Oh, look at her! Look at that smirk! Look at that smirk! So evil. No, that was wrong. No, I can't do it. No. I give up.
I give up.
Let's see our new outfit. She looks even more evil, actually.
Skills.
Oh, we can practice Lumen now. Let's resist some magic. You increase your awareness of your own thoughts and emotions, making it more difficult for mind-affecting magic to twist your reactions. You learn to consciously project a magical field through your thoughts, blocking outside magic from touching your mind, but only when you have the energy to consciously resist. You gain innate resistance to light and dark. You can now see the blackest caves or stare into the sun without going blind. Cool. Ah! Your Highness! What a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. You have a silver tongue, Your Grace, or an eye for unfinished potential, both admirable qualities. I was so pleased to hear that you accepted my humbler offerings, a jewel for a jewel, but you're the more precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutual beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. I don't want to marry him, so no. I need to let him down gently. Your Grace, I hold you in the highest respect, but I regret that my impulsive enthusiasm may have misled you. Such a decision could not be made in haste. I would, of course, look kindly on your suit in the future. I am in complete agreement, Your Highness. There is no need to rush. A solid union requires strong foundations. I wish only to meet you, to get to know you, and then to see you again. Perhaps you could show me around your castle? Certainly! Because I don't know if you guys know, but Elodie is only 14 years old. So yeah, kinda early to start looking for a husband, in my opinion. You take the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Yeah, look at that fierceness. I'm so fierce. I'm so fierce. You learn to summon a small glowing light which you can then move around independently. You learn how to cast rays of white light which can banish shadows and blind your opponents. You learn to create tiny discs of solid light which can fly through the air and cut into targets. Totally Sailor Moon. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempting murder and requests the mercy of the crown. I know, Bear. Your Highness! This slattern? The heck is that? Slattern. Your Highness, this slattern dares beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Corisande, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul speech. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice it is! The devils killed me brother and broke me mom's hat! Died to her they did. When she went to see her he'd not come back. Said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. You weren't the only one either. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see? She's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murdering is a serious crime, but I'm gonna imprison her. You have tried to murder a noble of my domain, and I have no reason to believe you wouldn't do it again. You will be in prison for the rest of your life. You'll not have me!